The Staples Center, downtown Los Angeles, and the freeways of LA, all painting the picture just where we are tonight. Welcome, everyone, to a great Sunday night with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. Chance now to take a look at some of the steal numbers over the scope of the last few months for Kawhi Leonard.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Clippers are trying to shift their offense toward ball movement. Last season, Kawhi Leonard and Paul George both notched career highs in assists. Kawhi said, if I can get us in our offense, that makes me happy. It doesn't matter about getting an assist. Just make the right play and share the ball. Kevin?
They've got great chemistry, David, just like you and I do. Thanks for that report. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
And now the New York Knicks starters. In the forward positions, Barrett and Randall. Kemba Walker is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Jackson in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Los Angeles, post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. The perimeter filled up by Leonard and George, and it's Jackson in at point guard. Passes it to Leonard. George looking over the floor. Jackson has the open look. That falls. Nice speed that time from George.
Looking at Reggie's motion, it's a little bit of a push shot, but able to get it to go.
Outside, Walker. Takes a three. Here's Jackson. It's hauled in by Zubac. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a three-point game. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Strength, body control, and focus. Kawhi showing it all right there.
And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with. Incredibly strong for his position.
And Kevin, it helps him finish through contact on offense. And it also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing.
The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
And Kawhi, one of the top players in the league. The question for many is if he's in the top three or not.
I don't know, GA. I think it's pretty hard to name more than 3 players who are definitively better than Kawhi. I'll say this, he's an elite talent. What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
Guarded by Jackson. And the rejection by Jackson. Randall outside. Takes it inside. Plays it up and banks it in.
Well, spending so much time in the paint, Randall has to hit a lot of contested shots.
Outside, George. And off the front iron, and in it goes. The Knicks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Outside, Jackson. Pass to Fournier. Puts it up. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
The drive by Jackson. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Walker the pass to Jackson. It's Fournier on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. Beyond the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Fournier's got 5.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And George kicks to Leonard. Over Jackson. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by George. Leonard's got his second bucket of the night.
Excellent pass, PG-13, keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
Walker the pass to Randall. Over Jackson. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Clippers will come the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
And that one, I thought the guys were out of sync offensively. And on the defensive end, a failure to communicate.
This was a brutal loss. You can point fingers in a number of directions, but the bottom line is they just didn't have it tonight.
Here's Walker. Paul George making his last shot. And Walker kicks to Fournier. And they get it back. Here's Randall. Barrett the pass to Fournier. 6 to shoot. Here's Jackson. And finally, that one's good.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
Clippers leading by 5. He's defended by Randall. Outside, George. Outside for Jackson. Stolen by Walker. Outside Fournier. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Jackson dishes to Barrett. Shoots over Zubac. And Barrett gets it to go.
Making plays in traffic. This is where Barrett's most effective.
Outside Jackson. Guarded by Walker. Up and in on the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside, Walker. Knocked loose. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Fournier last touched it. Clippers leading by 5. The pass to Zubac. He dishes it to Leonard. Driving inside. It's rebounded by New York. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They embrace the challenge as well. They hit big shot after big shot to keep the other team at bay.
Randall kicks to Barrett. Some nice passing by New York here. Pass to Walker. Outside Jackson. Back to Fournier. New York needs to get off a shot. Just 2 to shoot. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Serge Ibaka is checked in for Los Angeles. Batum comes in for Marcus Morris. Nerlens Noel checks in for the Knicks. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers, leading by 5. Outside for George. Sinks the three-pointer. George has got 5 now.
A reliable jump shooter. Paul George's accuracy only goes up when he catches in rhythm.
Walker the pass to Barrett. Batum against Fournier. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 7 points in the game.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Leonard kicks to George. Over Barrett. Randall grabs the board. Knicks trail by 6. Here's the dish to Fournier. And here's Barrett. He had 16 points in the win against Phoenix. Just 4 to shoot. Randall. Here's Noel. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
And that's how you do it. Ibaka still able to surprise people very quick off the floor.
Passes it to Jackson. Shoots over Walker. Goes back up. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Clippers.
Well, they're having a lot of success from mid-range in the first half. Always nice to have that jumper to fall back on.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
The free throw drops for Ibaka. And as we come down the stretch of the regular season, Greg, teams jousting for playoff position. How much did you worry about the seeding when you played?
You know, it matters, but for those teams who had injuries or a rough stretch, you start to focus on those road games and prepare to steal some in the playoffs.
Stolen by George. Down low. Batum passes to George. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Rose. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Noel dishes to Gibson. He's looking for Noel and finds him. And that one, good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
That one falls.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Now here's Rose. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. He kicks to Burks. To the inside. And it's Noel missing.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
And George gets it to go.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Now here's Rose. Pastor quickly kicks it to Burks. Three-pointer. A three-pointer is right on target.
Burks is really good at picking his spots from outside when he's on the floor. A highly efficient shooter.
George passes to Batum. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. Toppin, he's checked in for the Knicks. George against Burks from 17 feet out. George, no good. Knicks trail by 8. Burks with it. That one goes in. Burks has got 5 now.
Terrific body control from Burks, reading angles and creating space.
Outside, George. 1:43 left here in the first quarter. And again, it's the Clippers missing. New York's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Quickly kicks to Burks. Rose looking around. Now the pass to Quickly. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Ibaka. 1:10 left to play in the first. Now Bledsoe. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Lakers. In the corner, George with it. Gets to the corner and buries it. 9 points for Paul George.
A solid playmaker. Bledsoe has the vision to take advantage of an imbalanced defense.
Rose attacking. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
George against Burks. And that one's good. George. 11 points in the game.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Ibaka against Rose. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Rose has got his second basket.
Man, he has come out focused and efficient. Love what he's doing at the offensive end.
George against Burks. And here's George. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the LA Clippers. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. Back right after this. And Coach Tom Thibodeau has made his mark with this scrappy New York Knicks team. All-star Julius Randle talked about Thibodeau's leadership.
He has us all bought in. You can't really ask for more than that. A coach who's going to lead us and have everybody buy in, and we're seeing the results. We're seeing the fruits of our labor.
Wait, we see it every game. They certainly play hard for him.
And getting that level of buy-in that Randall describes, where players are ready to run through a wall for you, says a lot about Thibs' ability to galvanize that locker room.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers, guys.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. We got Rose. Toppin is out there with Alec Burks. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Gibson in at the 5 spot. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his player on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He is certainly playing at an elite level. EA, thank you. Here's Toppin. On the wing quickly. Clock at 6. Rose with the ball. Now guarded by Bledsoe. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Marcus Morris is checked in for the Clippers. And New York with a change here too. Jackson, he's checked in for Taj Gibson. George against Burks. George, no good. Knicks trail by 8. Burks, the pass to Rose. Dishes to Toppin. Pass to Burks. Fires for 3. And no good that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Burks against George. And again, no good by the Clippers. New York's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Quickly up top, Kennard covering. Here's Quickly. He's coming off a 13-point game against Phoenix. Over Kennard. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to 6 in the bucket from Quickly.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Bledsoe passes to Kennard. Drills it from outside.
A crafty lefty with tons of range. You can't take your eyes off Luke Kennard defensively.
Fans, and honestly, sometimes even us broadcasters especially can overlook defense, Steve, especially when it comes to guards.
It's hard to spot great defensive guards, but Eric Bledsoe, Kevin, is certainly one of those guys. Very strong on the ball. He's been a first-team all-defensive member. Remember, back in 2019-20 season, Bledsoe was a key part of the Bucks D, which was first in the league in team defensive rating. It's one of those nights where George's number has been called time after time.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Rose driving the lane, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. For the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Muscala. Kawhi Leonard comes in for George. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. The Knicks also changing it up. Randall's checked in for Toppin. R.J. Barrett comes in for Burks. And Fournier subbed in for Quickly. You know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers, and an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
At the tip, great positioning on the putback. Zubac has got his first bucket of the night.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
The sheer power on full display. Julius Randle can get hit and still finish plays.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
The Knicks making a switch here. Walker's checked in. That free throw good from Randall.
Still looking for improvement from the line. Randall could pick up a couple extra points a game if he did.
Passes it to Jackson. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for New York. They trail by 7. Outside, Walker. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And the defense has got to be better. Walker is looking to score once he gets in that position.
Now, here's Kennard. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Here's Leonard. Money from the wing. Leonard's got 7.
Buckets, but he should have just gone straight up with it instead of trying to fade away.
Walker looking for an opening. Pass to Randall. The kick out to Walker. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists in the game. Clippers leading by 4. Jackson dishes to Leonard. He's defended by Randall. Lets it fly. And that one hits back iron.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Leonard against Barrett, and the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Nerlens Noel checks in for Jackson. Kennard finds Zubats. Here's Leonard. It's rebounded by New York. Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 13-4 run. Randall, and he hits it to tie the game up. Randall's got 5 points in the quarter.
One thing we knew Randall could do entering the league, finish inside through contact.
Zubats the pass to Kennard. Feeds it to Leonard. And he banks in the layup. And it's 9 points for Leonard.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
Walker in the post, guarded by Jackson. Walker's shot is off. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Leonard with the ball. Now defended by Randall. And now the Knicks on the break. It's Barrett on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. Outside, Walker. And the pass to Fournier. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Barrett. And it's sent back by Leonard.
A stellar defender. Leonard's impeccable timing on this end allows him to reject shots.
Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Marcus Morris. LA's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Poked away. Outside, Walker. Pass to Fournier. Passes to Randall. Over Kennard. 5 on the clock. Here's Fournier. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Fournier's got the game tied up here for the Knicks.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Jackson passes to Leonard. Over Barrett. Jackson kicks to Leonard. Sheds over Fournier, and that one's good. Leonard's got 11 points.
It's a shot we don't see a lot anymore, but Kawhi is an old school player, still using that mid-range jumper.
Shot's good by Walker.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Pass to Kennard. Outside Leonard. A second chance effort. Back to Kennard. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Great vision on that pass. Kawhi moving it to the open teammate.
Knicks trail by 3. Outside, Walker. He dishes it to Randall. He gets it in there.
Julius Randle.
Randall's got 7 points for the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Jackson passes to Leonard. Fades. Another miss by Leonard.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Oh, tremendous find there by Kemba. He draws loads of attention, opens the court up for his teammates.
Zubats kicks to Kennard. The pass to Leonard. Over Barrett. And it's Leonard again missing.
Went to the fadeaway. Didn't need to, though. Probably cost him some points.
2 minutes remain in the first half.
Fournier goes in. Can't get it to go. He's made 4 and just missed his 4th. Batum passes to Zubats. Noel against Jackson. Back to Zubats. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. 1:31 left to play here in the second quarter. Walker dishes to Noel. And the rejection by Zubats. Kennard, the pass to Leonard. Over Randall, hits the jumper. And that's 13 points for Leonard.
With a high basketball IQ and improving playmaking abilities, Luke's growing as a distributor.
And Luke Kennard signing a 4-year deal at the end of 2020. Steve, this team feels he can be a big part of their future.
Yeah, a lot of people were surprised at the size of the contract, Kevin, but it shows how much the three-pointer is valued in the NBA. The Clippers saw he provides a much-needed aspect.
Third team foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Nerlens Noel. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Muscala, he's checked in for Zubats. Ibaka comes in for Nicholas Batum. Paul George is checked in for Luke Kennard. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for Jackson. And a new group in for the Knicks. Taj Gibson's checked in for Julius Randle. Alec Burks comes in for R.J. Barrett. Manuel Quickly, he's checked in for Fournier. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Kemba Walker. And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 1. Ibaka finds Leonard. Again, the Clippers.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
32 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Rose dishes to Noel. And it's good, 2 points. Noel's got the lead up to 1 now for the Knicks.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
George against Burks. Unloads. Off the left rim and out. Julius Randle getting it done for the New York Knicks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Coach. This team is still developing. What do they need to do to really reach their max?
Just keep working every day. Give maximum effort, great concentration, and play to win. Make winning plays.
Sounds simple, but I know it's not, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubats. The perimeter filled up by Leonard and George. And it's Jackson in at the point guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Leonard against Fournier. And Walker kicks to Barrett. From 6 away, that falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 5 assists in the game. George passes to Zubats. Now here's Jackson. Fires the 3. The Knicks pull it in. Jackson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Jackson against Walker. Leonard with the steal. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. Got that one up quick. Leonard's got 17 now.
Always up there among the leaders in steals. Leonard gets his team out in transition.
Walker dishes to Barrett. Over Leonard. And the Knicks good for 2.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days. They're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a 3 for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you. Walker against Leonard. Outside, Walker. And the layup's good off the glass. Now it's a 5-point Knicks lead.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
He's defended by Randall. And it's good for 2. 6 points for him.
And I like the different looks that Morris can give you. Inside, outside, and in transition.
Walker the pass to Jackson. New York moving it around. Randall kicks to Fournier. 5 to shoot. Shot's good by Walker.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense nowhere to be found.
Barrett against George. For the 3. It's rebounded by Barrett. The Knicks leading by 5. It's Fournier on the wing. Looks for Walker. Gets it to him. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Leonard's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the rejection by Jackson.
Still Clippers ball.
Obi Toppin's checked in for New York.
Obi Toppin.
On defense, New York. George, that's a 2-pointer, and he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. George has got 17.
And this is PG's role. He's out here to shoot the ball and to do it often.
Walker finds Fournier. Jackson trying to break free. Fournier's shot is off. Clippers trail by 3. To the middle. Here's George. Jackson trying to break free. That's good for George on the assist by Jackson.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
Pass to Toppin. The dish to Jackson. Count the basket. 6 points for him.
I mean, he's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's a beautiful play.
Outside, George. Outside, Jackson. Leonard with the ball. He's got 17 to the paint. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup.
And you'd like to see more of this from Marcus. Attack that offensive glass and generate some points outside of those set plays.
Inside. And Walker kicks to Jackson. Fournier against Leonard. Shot clock at 6. There's the triple. Here's Jackson. Tries again. He lays it in.
Isaiah Jackson.
Jackson's got 4 points this quarter.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
Yeah, he's shaking up a bit. No choice but to take a timeout and let him get some medical attention.
It's T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise. Your Clippers spirit. Your Clippers spirit.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Marcus Morris. And it's Luke Kennard in for Kawhi Leonard. Here's Jackson. There's the drive. There's the feed to Ibaka. Over Jackson. Ibaka, no luck. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Knicks. It's a three-point game. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
Eric Bledsoe's checked in for the Clippers. Burks, he's checked in for the Knicks. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Kennard, the pass to Batum. And Bledsoe, here we go. A wide open look here for Ibaka. And again, no good by the Clippers. The Knicks leading by 3.
You know, Serge Ibaka, not the player he used to be, but he still has great touch on his shot. Doesn't have that same explosive step, but he's still good.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Pass to Bledsoe. It's good. Bledsoe's got his first points in this one.
And Bledsoe, one of the most efficient finishers in our league. For a player of his size, he is extremely polished inside.
And another turnover here by New York.
And when he was younger, Ibaka was one of the more athletic players in our league.
Totally agree, and we have to give credit to Ibaka for adjusting his game. He's changed how he's played as he's lost a little burst. It's allowed him, though, to be a great contributor late in his career.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Taj Gibson's checked in for Jackson. Quickly comes in for Fournier. And it's Rose in for Walker. Into the lane. And the rejection by Ibaka. Now Kennard. He's got 8. And George kicks to Kennard. Cranes the three-pointer.
When Kennard is that set up, he almost can't miss. Such a skilled shooter.
The Knicks have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Outside Rose. It's hauled in by the Clippers. They've led by as many as 11 points. And here's Kennard. 11 points in the game. Here's Ibaka. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. New York shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Outside Rose. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Rose has got 9.
It's hard to try to stop D. Rose. When he's committed to scoring, get out of his way.
Here's George. He's got 19. Over Gibson. And too long on the shot. Knicks have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That's his first foul. Los Angeles making a switch here. Muscala's checked in. And New York with a change here, too. Noel's checked in. Gibson dishes to Noel. Pass to Burks. To the inside. It's stolen by Ibaka. It's Bledsoe on the wing. He's covered by Noel. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Batum finds Kennard. The Knicks with the lead. Burks looking around. The pass to Noel. Here's Rose. And it's blocked by Ibaka. Now here's Batum. He averages about 5 points a game. Bledsoe outside. Ibaka outside. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Outside Rose. And that one is good. Rose has got 4 this quarter.
This is why Derrick Rose is considered one of the best at his position. He is not afraid of going down low.
Here's Bledsoe. 11 feet out, and he hits it. 1:56 left to play in the third. Bledsoe against Rose. And there's the drive. Banked in off the glass. Rose has got 13.
Very aggressive, Derrick Rose. So efficient on how he attacks the hoop.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
No coverage that time. Kennard's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Clippers. Down low, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rose.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
The Knicks making a switch here. Randall's checked in. And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for the Clippers. They trail by 1. Muscala, the pass to Kennard. And stolen by Noel. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Because of this great combination now where he can attack the rim and stretch the floor, Randall has many more big nights.
To the middle, here's Batum. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got 6 assists here tonight. Rose passes to Burks. Kennard against Randall. He kicks to Rose. Now here's Burks. Guarded closer. And that one's good. Noel.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bledsoe against Rose. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down to 1, and above it from Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Rose against Bledsoe. Outside Rose. With 2 seconds left. Bank shot, no good. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. New York ahead, leading by a point. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
It's the fourth quarter.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. And New York, looking at who they've got. In the forward positions, Barrett and Randall. Alec Burks is out there with Derrick Rose. And it's Noel in at the 5.
He's a regular at the free throw line. Burks knows how to put the onus on the officials.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for New York.
From mid-range, they've been on fire today. Those jump shots have been falling all game.
Yeah, and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gaps of the defense with quick, decisive drives down the lane.
And the first one drops.
The former University of Colorado alumni Burks, a solid two-guard who can really light it up.
A different look for the Clippers. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Mike Muscala, and it's Leonard in for Eric Bledsoe. And he can't hit the second.
Well, they should be looking at a three-point lead. Hopefully for them, that miss won't cost them.
Ball's knocked loose. To the paint to tie it up. Jackson misses. New York shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Outside Rose. Here's Randall. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And the Knicks lead by 4.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Pass to Leonard. Over Burks. And Leonard gets it to go. And that's now 19 points for Leonard.
The offensive game of Leonard continues to get better. He's just so efficient on this end.
Here's Rose. And the rejection by Zubac. Jackson with the bounce pass. That ties it up.
That's the leadership they're looking for from Jackson. Staying patient, surveying the court, locates the open man.
Rose passes to Randall. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Randall's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
There's Jackson with the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Randall with the bucket. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
Off target from three-point range.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Barrett the pass to Noel. Kicks to Burks. Outside Rose. Pocket 4. Over Jackson. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And the Knicks lead by 3.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Jackson passes to Leonard. From outside the arc, and Marcus Morris with the 3.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Good decision to regather. Talk it over. Your main concern now is how to slow this guy down on the offensive end.
Paul George, he's checked in for Luke Kennard. Then for the Knicks, Jackson, he's checked in for Nerlens Noel. Evan Fournier comes in for Burks. And Walker subbed in for Derrick Rose. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open three, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Yep, it counts. And the Clippers lead by 2.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And Walker kicks to Jackson. Fournier pass to Randall. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
And he's coming up big here in the clutch.
Fournier against Leonard. Passes it to George. A shot. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 5th assist in this one.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Walker dishes to Randall. The kick out to Walker. Knocks down the 3 ball.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Jackson passes to George. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Walker's got his 4th rebound in this one.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
Outside Fournier from past the arc. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Clippers ball.
Here's Leonard. Pass to George. And there it is for him. George has got 23.
Defense does a good job, but George won't relent. He rises to meet their challenge.
Up top, Fournier shoots over Leonard. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. LA's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Dishes it to George. Over Barrett. And another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. And the Clippers lead by 3.
You know, as ice cold as he was in the first half, that's how hot he has been since the break. No one can match up with him right now.
Here's Walker. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And Walker, the definition of a creative finisher. No foul, no problem.
Jackson kicks to Leonard. And there's the pass to George. Makes it off the glass. George has got 10 points in just the second half.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Jackson looking it over. Pass to Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Fournier against Leonard. And they'll get another chance.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
Jackson with it. From 13, they get it back. And that one is good from Zubac.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Fournier, that's for 2. The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard's got his 6th rebound on the night.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
It's George on the wing. Barrett covering. Can't hit from in close. Knicks trail by 5. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
LA has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Now Jackson takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the way up. Jackson's got 5 points now in the quarter. Walker the pass to Jackson. He feeds it to Randall. Bucket is good. 23 points for Julius Randle.
Dating back to his days at Kentucky, Randall can be counted on for big buckets.
He's defended by Randall. Outside, George. It's rebounded by Barrett. And Barrett has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. And almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot 2 here.
The energy Barrett plays with puts defenders on their heels. He's really good at forcing the opposition's hand.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
And that one falls for Barrett.
And what you like about Barrett is his all-around game, a versatile guard / forward who wants to keep improving.
Derrick Rose is checked in for New York. He hits both from the stripe. Los Angeles leading by 3. He's defended by Randall. Kicks to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Uses the glass to finish the way. And the Clippers lead by 5.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
New York calls timeout.
It's hard to disagree with the timeout here, as the team badly needs to regain focus. They're out of sync offensively, way too many turnovers, and looking frustrated. They need to get back to their pace, their brand of basketball.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kemba Walker.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
And so it's New York with it. It's a 5-point game. Here's Rose. Fournier in the corner. Jackson kicks to Rose. Goes up to the stripe, and the shot is good. Rose has got 10 points here in the second half.
Derrick Rose has capitalized in big moments before. This experience helps him in these situations.
Rose against George, and it goes down 2 points. George has got 27.
Paul George loves these situations. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to deliver.
Outside Fournier. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Randall. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Takes the 13-footer. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Knicks trail by 5. Randall surveying the D. Rose kicks to Barrett. This is it to Randall. It's Fournier on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Evan Fournier, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. He's perfect from the line this time.
And that makes it a one-possession game, guys. Got to be the biggest free throws of the game thus far.
George against Barrett, 13 feet away. It falls!
No moment is ever too big for Paul George. He remains confident in the clutch.
Jackson against Rose. Got it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
I will put him in the category as a clutch player. Derrick Rose delivers again.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Outside Leonard. Pass to George. The tray. Buries the long-range jumper. George has got 32 points in the game.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
New York calls timeout. They're down by 6. There's 18 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
They need a quick basket here.
Not only do they need a bucket, they need a 3 just to give them any chance at all.
It's Fournier on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. Barrett for 3. The shot will not fall. And an intentional foul right there.
Isaiah Jackson. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's George, and now we've got the intentional foul.
Isaiah Jackson. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for LA. At the charity stripe, Paul George. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
The rare guy who can do everything at both ends. Paul George gives you a chance to win every night.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Outside Rose. Nails the tray.
Hard to contest Derrick Rose. With his speed, he's able to stop on the dime and pull up.
And so Los Angeles takes the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kawhi. The defense, of course, keyed in on slowing you down tonight, but your teammates stepped up. How important is that for you?
It feels great, you know. That's what a championship team is about. You know, when your star's not going or they double teaming you, and you got other guys knocking out big shots like they did tonight.
The others came correct, man, and you got the dub. Congrats. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.